What's up, guys? It's Benny. We have a 100% success rate on memes predicting the future. Virtually every major world event was memed before it happened, including this decade-old meme of what lies beneath the pyramids in Giza. Has science now proven this to be correct? Do we live in a simulation? Is it all been predictive programming? Who controls the memes? Controls the future, says Elon Musk. Science has now proven that this is what exists beneath the pyramids, a massive cylindrical structure all the way down to the bedrock. Has science actually proven this? We'll get into this. It's absolutely wild. Apparently, archaeologists have discovered huge spiral-shaped cylinder structures stretching 600 meters, 2,000 feet straight into the ground, all the way down to the bedrock. These massive findings, located more than 2 kilometers below the pyramid's base, hint at enormous hidden structures deep underground. How could this be possible? This is the new structure of the pyramids. Of course, the pyramids were built thousands of years ago. We have no idea how. There's no way that ancient Egyptians should have been able to build those pyramids. Let's quickly read the findings of the study. To conduct the study, researchers used a new method to see below objects on Earth. They beamed radar pulses from satellites in space down to the pyramid and analyzed the signals that bounced back. These signals, when convened into sound waves, create a 3D image of hidden structures under the Earth's surface, including 8 descending wells, about 33 to 39 feet in diameter, that extend at least 2,000 feet below the surface. The results also captured staircase-like structures wrapping around each of the 8 wells, which the scientists said appeared to serve as access points to the underground system. At the end of the wells were massive rectangular enclosures, measuring 260 feet per side. According to the researchers, each of these enclosures contained 4 shafts that extended from the top and descended even downward. During the news briefing released on Saturday, the researchers said that the water system had been identified beneath the platform located 2,000 feet below the pyramids in Giza, with underground pathways leading even deeper into the earth. The team believes there could be an entire hidden world of many structures underneath the pyramids. These are the findings right here, here, and here. Some of the radar detection. This is what they're scanned as. Sort of what it would effectively look like, these massive pillars and vertical shafts. Now the researchers are saying that this indicates an advanced civilization that existed some 40,000 years ago on Earth and predates the oldest man-made structures of its kind by many thousands of years. People making jokes online about this. We need to check underneath the Bass Pro Shop pyramid immediately. Many people are casting some doubt on it, right? Saying a third party needs to immediately do secondary testing to compare the results. Absolutely. This is incredibly important in science, neurotics, saying that this is what you might find under the pyramid of Lord of the Rings. But other experts, like Jay Anderson here, saying this might be the most significant scientific finding of any of our lives.
Much breaking news, because the new findings were announced on the 16th of March at a press conference held by the team who was studying the Great Pyramid of Giza with a non-invasive technology that was first developed by Filippo Bionde and Corrado Malanga, called synthetic aperture radar Doppler tomography. So this was used to explore the internal structure of the Great Pyramid of Giza. And this method leverages the analysis of micro movements typically generated by background seismic activity to achieve a high resolution, full 3D tomographic imagery of the pyramid's interior and subsurface components. The recent findings from deploying this technology are nothing short of mind-blowing, because what's been discovered is that there are huge structures coming down from the base of the pyramid deep into the bedrock, in fact over 600 meters deep, which then connects to structures that extend up to 2 kilometers below the surface of the ground. 2 kilometers. Massive internal structures connected to the base of the pyramid and extending deep, deep down. This is what we know so far. Utilizing high-resolution radar images from Capella Space and Umbra, which are 2 private companies that specialize in satellite-based synthetic aperture radar imaging. This has allowed researchers to create a 3D model of the internal structure of the Great Pyramid of Giza. Now, this model has revealed a previously unknown chamber with 5 horizontal levels and a sloping roof, which in of itself is an architectural design unlike any previously documented in the Giza Pyramid. But the most shocking discovery lies beneath the surface. Below ground level, radar tomography has identified vertical cylindrical structures extending for hundreds of meters beneath the pyramid. There are 8 of these cylindrical wells arranged in 2 parallel rows, descending to an astonishing depth of 648 meters.
So, I mean, listen, people are going to be basing their entire scientific credentials on all of this. If they're lying or if this is just complete garbage, then these scientists will never work again. I do feel like it's my obligation to everyone to point out that the CIA has a document where they did effectively astral projection through the spirit and thought plane back to 1 million years BC to life on Mars. And the document suggests that the Martians, here's the document, please feel free to read it yourself. It's declassified. You can read it, and there's a subject that is able to see deep into the past and says that there are massive giant aliens who are building pyramid-like structures on Mars, and they're teaching human beings, right, how to do that as well. And that's where the pyramids come from. Just saying it. Just bringing it up. It's a document. It does exist. It's real. You can go ahead and read it for yourself. You know, whatever you think of telepathy and telekinesis and psychic abilities, that's up for you to decide. Here's what the coil structures may be.
Even more intriguing, at the base of these structures are 2 massive cubic formations measuring approximately 80 meters in diameter. The tomographic data suggests that these are vertical wells with intricate spiral pathways. Now, this design not only implies a functional purpose, but also a level of sophisticated engineering that completely blows the dynastic Egyptian model out of the water. I mean, the pyramid itself was already a massive red flag in the ancient Egyptian historical narrative. But now, with this discovery, I think it's become impossible to say that the Egyptian civilizations that we understand, that we've been taught about, were responsible for building these structures. And it doesn't even end there. The radar analysis extends beneath the entire Giza plateau, revealing interconnected structures beneath not only the Great Pyramid of Giza, but also those of Khufu and Menkaure. The subsurface network reaches down to a staggering depth of approximately 2 kilometers. 2 kilometers. This is not possible, given the standard historical and archaeological narrative given to us about ancient Egypt.
So, again, the meme's correct, huh? Okay, the memes were right again. Go ahead and check in on some of the very interesting accounts that are providing analysis on this. Of course, Joe Rogan, who has spoken about, I don't claim to be an expert on the Giza pyramids, not really my wheelhouse, but Joe Rogan, who's spoken on this before in multiple podcasts, was thrilled at this result. In a recent podcast, he talked about this technology and what this might have been. Could it have been an energy weapon? Could this have been a portal? A teleportation device? Well, we don't know. We have no idea. Some of the reporting that I've seen go back to ancient Egyptian writings talking about certain doors opening and like demigods and gods coming to Earth, using the pyramids effectively to enter Earth. Huge creatures. I don't know. I don't know. Can a third party immediately test this? I mean, clearly you'd be able to figure this out if given the ability to research and investigate, you'd be able to tunnel underneath the damn thing and figure it out, right? It'd be important for world history, understand who we are and where we come from. Ladies and gentlemen, here's Joe Rogan trying to do just that. Strange stuff, man. You always knew things were going too well for Trump. They were going to need to bring aliens, or they were going to need to bring the discovery of some ancient civilization up. They were going to have to do something. World War III has been put on hold. So here's next. Here's Joe Rogan.
Talking of pyramids, dude, this new pyramid shit that's just come out.
Oh, this is insane. Yeah, I was going to send this to you as well, Jamie. I'll send you one of the most comprehensive breakdowns of it on X because it's quite stunning. So apparently, through the use of LiDAR, they have discovered that there are enormous structures underneath the Great Pyramid that go kilometers deep into the earth with coils. So enormous pillars, and then these coils. They don't understand what it is because they're just looking at LiDAR images. But whatever this is a uniform structure. There's several pillars. And all of this is like very, very, very weird.
Yeah, 600 meters descending down those cylinders, and then there's more stuff below it, and then there's additional structures inside of it. Yeah, that was crazy.
It's really crazy.